Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Samorost 2 with me, Rock Paper Mario. In the last part, our dog got kidnapped by this son of a bitch, and we went on a mission to rescue him, so in this part we're going to continue our mission to rescue him. I can't remember, this is like another part that I constantly get stuck on, actually. Wait a second. I know you can get his like television to go wonky, but I don't think that actually does anything though. I think what you actually have to do is you have to hang this there so that he turns the fan the other way and switches it from blow to suck. It's something like that anyway. But then I get stuck on what to do then. I get stuck on stupid. Or something like that anyway. I don't think you actually ever have to do anything with this television though. I think you only have to you have to like, oh that's what it is. You have to like push his chair and he'll be like, what are you doing pushing my chair? I'll suck you up again. But no, like the thing sucks him up because we pushed his chair, that's what it is. That's another one of those situations where I like made it way more complicated than it needed to be made, you know? That happens me quite a lot in these games. I thought for ages you had to like get him to go over to that television. Like you had to turn the soccer match all wonky so that he'd like go over there and then you'd be able to catch him, but yeah, you don't. So, mission accomplished. We rescued our dog. And now we're able to blast off back to Button Moon in our rocket ship. I hope, anyway. There's like that monster from that episode of the Simpsons, that Halloween one. And he's like some robot that we might see in Machinarium if I LP that game someday. El Capitan Mouse, haha. I love this music. All these Amanita games have just such brilliant music in them as well. So yeah, just fly our little hot dog can back home. Uh-oh, Chongo. Yeah, the dog knows we're out of fuel. How are we going to get back home now? Uh-oh. I knew we should have filled up on fuel when we were back on that planet. What I love about this planet is that it looks like it's alive. It has like an eye and like little legs here. It just looks like it might be an enormous like ancient creature that flies through the universe. Like I love that. Like it's just like when you think about how enormous space is, just the idea of this enormous creature flying through space is amazing to me. But yeah, here we are, and we're after landing on this planet. I forgot about this part, actually. Maybe it will take another video. Depends on how quickly I get this done. First, rescue our dog here. Get him to like, can you free us? That's it. That's actually quite tricky. Like, you have to click on him when he's swinging so that the momentum carries you and the dog. I don't know what we're supposed to do with these little guys. You can like play with these little pipes if you want. Can I click on anything else here? I can't click on you guys. I can click on this butterfly. But I don't think that'll actually accomplish anything. Here I am getting stuck again. Oh, there's the butterfly. Can I do anything with you? Oh yeah, I can. But then I can't do anything when that thing grows. It's something to do with that though, I swear. Butterfly, come back. I will get this, don't worry. I just have to like... At least I didn't get stuck on that other thing. I didn't get stuck on stupid. Excuse me, there we go. I need to put him up there. Go on, do it, you can do it, you can do it! Oh, we helped them. that little bug would never have been able to free that big beetle unless we'd helped him. I'm glad I didn't get stuck on that. That's like my biggest fear with LPing any of these games. Like Samorost or Machinarium or any of those things, is that I'll get stuck and I won't know what to do. Here we have this guy. He looks like he might come from that planet in the first game. Oh, he needs his pipe. Which I don't know where we're supposed to get that. There's some magpie up here getting in the way or up to something. That's what it sounds like anyway, is a magpie. We all know magpies like to steal stuff. We can like... What can I click on here? Yeah, go away. I know the code is Lessic or Leshik. Or say chic, le freak. There's like something I'm not seeing here. That I should be seeing. I can't click on him. I can't click on these ants. I can like make them like flutter in the wind, but I can't click on them. I can't click on the dog. Excuse me, could you please move, you stupid magpie? Oh, I can click on the bells. I can put that on like this branch. That's what it is. There's your pipe, mister. Do you want me to get your bell back? Yeah, where am I supposed to get that? Well, we're going to have to send our little dog to do some reconnaissance to get that. I quite like how you think, like, oh, it's just going to be a game about rescuing our dog, but then it turns into so much more. We've got this asshole badger here who's not going to let us in to get that, because the thing we're looking for is here, like the little bag. But we're not going to be able to get past that badger. Now, this is something that took me, that might take you a while to figure out, actually. You've got to, like, get the dog to drink water. And then you've got to get him to piss on this plant here. And you've got to do it a couple of times because you can see there's like a tunnel up there, but you can't see anything. But like the little fluorescence of that plant, if we make it grow enough, will actually allow us to see up in there, which you'll see in a moment. But yeah, as I say, that's like my greatest fear with LPing games like this, or Machinarium, or Botanicula. Not Botanicula so much, because that game is a little bit more... I think it's actually somewhat impossible to get stuck on Botanicula. The game kind of pretty much gives you everything that you need. But yeah, is that I'll get stuck and I won't know what you're supposed to do, that I'll get completely confused. That's pretty cool how he has that little firefly up there, just for the purposes of lighting his pipe. Hello, firefly, what am I supposed to do with you now? Oh, you're going to like guide my way through the forest. This is like the petrified forest in Grim Fandango, is what it's like. That's another game I'd love to LP sometime. Oh, we're on the last level of the game already. Oh, well, maybe I will get this done in 2 videos. Well, at least we have a taxi here. Excuse me, my good man. I need to make use of your taxi to get home. Hello? Are you dead? No, he's still alive. He's just asleep. So yeah, we basically need to wake this guy up. Okay, we need some... Rum isn't going to do it. I tried to give him rum the first time because I was like, oh, well, he's like a space sailor. He needs rum. But no, we just need to get him some coffee. Bring it to the boil up here in his lighthouse. Ring the bell and drop her in. That wake you up? Yeah, there we go. Is that strong enough for you? I do make strong coffee. Like, when I make coffee, it's strong. Are you going to drive our taxi now? Hello? Why won't you let us drive your taxi? Well, I'll tell you what it is now. His taxi has no fuel. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go to this mountain and gather fuel. But what we're... Excuse me. We can't, like, pick up... Can I not pick up this balloon? I'm going to have to walk down here away to be able to do it, I suppose. We're going to have to get fuel for his taxi because there's no fuel in it at the moment. And how we do that is, you won't believe this when you see this. Like, I swear, you're not going to believe it. But we get that balloon. His taxi runs on gas. I'll reveal that much to you. And I hope I only have to do this once, because there's like one bit here that's like tricky regarding the timing, that the first time I played this game I just couldn't get it. I just couldn't get the timing right. I think I was doing something wrong anyway, whatever it was. So yeah, we have these cool little guys here. We have these cool little, they're like elephant seals or something is what they're like. That's what they look like to me anyway, but they're like made out of cloud. They're like these gaseous elephant seals. And as you can see, we can, where is it? Where's like the thing that we can, oh, here it is. We can actually move this this thing out to like 3 different levels. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it in the middle. Where is my, oh, there it is. How do I get this? Oh, that's how I get it. I think, anyway. Because there's like a little fork up there that we need. Once more, if you don't know what to do, just look at what you can see, look at what you can click on, and you'll get it eventually. Even if you don't know why, you're doing it, you'll figure out that what is possible, and that'll show you what you need to do. So click on this fork. We like shovel some shit into this trough here. Okay, so we'll need to move that back because he's going to fart, and we're going to collect his gas to run our taxi. Hopefully I only have to do this once, because I remember the first time I played this game I just couldn't get the timing right on the next part. And I ended up having to do this like several times, and it's actually quite time consuming. I like how they all have like several different animations, like he goes like spurting off into space. I like kind of keeping this in the middle so that I only have to turn the crank once if I need to reposition it. I don't feel I need to explain what exactly I'm doing. You guys can see my mouse cursor. I think it's actually full now, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it is. When you like can't shovel any more shit in, well, that's when you know it's full. Okay, so this is the part that I'm hoping I only have to do once. Because basically, I'm going to have to put this on here. Okay, wait a second. I can't remember, because what you have to do is, see, the thing is, if we push this, it's going to blow all the gas through here and extend this curled thing. But the thing is, the taxi is too high up for it to connect with it. So what you actually have to do is like jump on the taxi with the gnome to be able to do it. But I think what you actually have to, I like try and get the timing right here. I'm going to like extend the gas into the thing now. Wait for him to jump. Do it. Yes, I got it. Okay. There was like something that I was doing wrong every single time that I did that. Because now you can see that the taxi thing is lighting up, so that you know that it's actually after working. I remember the first time I played this game, I had to do it like 4 or 5 times because I just couldn't get the sequence of events or the timing or something right on that. But as you can see in my video, that's how it works, so... Home, my good man, and don't spare the horses. And don't forget your little dog. He was the whole point of the game. Don't leave him behind. So glad that worked out well and we were actually able to save him. Bubble party. Oh, this music is so joyful as well. It's just so positive. Goodbye, hideous yet beautiful space monster. He is kind of hideous yet beautiful. I suppose majestic is the proper word. Some enormous eons old creature flying through the universe. And then they do like a, oh look, they're drinking their rum here. We've got ourselves a proper little shindig going here back at my house. Oh, he said see ya. I think that's what he said. I think he's like, I gotta leave now, see ya. Bye. So we treated him to a little party in return for bringing us home. Good job, dog. Always extinguish your campfires before going to sleep or before leaving. Well, no, not before going to sleep. Don't you want to, like, keep the fire going to ward off, the creatures of the night? So yeah, that was Samorost 2. Another beautiful little game, just like the first game. And just like the next game, Samorost 3, which, if I do LP that game, and I certainly will, that's even more beautiful, and it's longer, and there's just some really, really pretty stuff in there, so I hope you liked this. Thanks a million for watching. We're not going to play again, but we'll play the next one sometime, so yeah. See you on Samorost 3. Well, actually on Galaxy and Hatful Boyfriend first, but yeah. Bye now.